I want you all, group 1 through 5, nominate one group leader. With the phone, with the phone, with the phone. Group 1, who is your leader? Need a phone. Five, four, 3, 2, 1. Group 1, who is your leader? Bhagat Pran. Group 2, who is your leader? Mansi Ganga. Group 3. Divinam Prabhu. Group 4. Gopal. 5, okay. We got it. Okay. Here's how this game works. We have 5 categories. We have 5 categories for all different point values. And we'll be counting how many points you get. So basically you have 10 seconds once we read out the question. So the 5 categories are Kolkata, Acharyas, Shantipur, lectures, and mystery. Okay, so based on how many points you get, that's how difficult the question is going to be. So we have 15 seconds for you to type in your question. You type in your answer.
Okay, so the group leader needs to type in the answer in their phone and show it before the time is up. So all teams will be playing every question. That way each team can play more than like 2 or 3 questions. In Real Jeopardy, each team will only get to participate in a few questions. Does that make sense? Shastra Sar.
Are the lectures only like the lectures Mark given in the
These are lectures.
Start of Yatra to now.
Okay.
All lectures.
Yes, use your inbuilt notes app and make it big so we can read it from around here.
Use your built-in notes app. It is closed notes. Put your... Okay, 15 seconds. Does somebody have a timer? Okay, is everybody ready? Can I hear a bigger yes?
Yes!
Is everybody ready?
Yes!
Okay, group 1. Choose your first topic. Choose your first... It's a special prize. Shh. Acharya's 500. In Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's final instructions, he mentions we are capable individuals. What then does he say we need to do? Exact quote is needed. 15 seconds, start now. Notes.
Yes, notes!
And 3, 2, 1. Write down an answer. Hold it up. Preach in the West. Preach message of Rupa Raghunath. No answer. Spread Krishna consciousness. No answer. The answer is...
And the answer is none of them.
Come forward and take up this task. No points for anybody.
Actually, we added...
Wait, the first quote of his final instructions say, I advise all to preach the message of Rupa Raghunath. So the task is to preach the message of Rupa Raghunath.
But in his 20 seconds.
Okay, this is the 22nd point, and this is the only point that Maharaj repeated thrice. 3 times. So we thought that you must have taken a note of it, you know?
Okay, no points for anybody. Team 2, your turn to pick. Your turn to pick. You got it.
Okay, lectures for 200.
Lectures for 200.
What are the 4 S's of a pure devotee? Hint, it was from yesterday's slideshow.
by Maharaj. 4 S's.
2, 1. Okay, hold it up, hold it up, hold it up.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hold it up, hold it up, hold it up, hold it up.
A lot of the teams got 3 out of the 4. But there were a few teams who got 4 out of 4. And the answer was silent and strict. Sincere. Wait, they had it. Is there any team that didn't get their points? Okay.
Okay. What? Team 3. What are we choosing?
Acharya is 400. Acharya is 400.
What was Narada Muni's mother doing when she passed away in his passing?
The answer was milking the cows. Going to get the milk does not count as milking the cows.
That's a different way. Okay, this team gets points. This team does not. This team gets points. Yeah, team 2, team 3, and 5. Come on. It is a cow. It is a cow. Why? She didn't go to the grocery store.
She bought milk.
Okay, team number 4. Guys, what would you like to choose?
We'll do Kolkata for 200.
Where is Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's first printing press from?
Make sure you're writing
You have to write it down on the phone to be ready.
4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, everybody got it.
Everyone got the correct state, but one team messed up on the city and wrote Columbus instead of Cleveland.
You said Columbus?
On another note, teams, if you have the answer, you just put your phone up. We don't need to make a lot of noise.
No.
Columbus and Cleveland are very similar.
I think a Columbus native.
Okay, this team, what are we choosing?
Lectures 400.
Mentioned in IDS's lecture, what Acharya predicted Krishna consciousness spreading in the entire world?
We got it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Answer? Answer. Wait, they get it
And the answer was Nam Alber.
Who got points?
We got points. We got Team 4.
Will Team 5 get it? You got it? I gave you the points. All right, Team 1, choose the topic.
Choose a topic, guys.
Why do we not get points? Hare Krishna.
History for 500.
Haribo.
Interesting one.
Hadai Pran Chakadola Prabhu and we need the name of the triplet.
Oh my God.
2, 1. Hare Krishna Chakravarti.
If you didn't understand the question was referencing the picture that was taken at Panihati with Hadai Pran Prabhu, Chakadola Prabhu, and Hare Krishna Chakravarti.
We should show the picture. Anyone wants to see the picture? Yes.
All in four of us.
You know your other
Our smelling of Chakravarti was kind of.
Okay, Team 2. Who's second? No, but select the next one. Oh, they didn't get points out. They got Hare Krishna Chakravarti.
Looking at their answer.
Okay. Select it. Acharyas for 300. Name of deities at Bhaktivinoda Thakur's Samadhi.
Which Samadhi? There's two.
The one we went.
The one we went to.
Yeah, that's a good question. Is it
Which
Mayapur or
Samadhi?
Calcutta?
Mayapur. We'll accept either answer.
The one we went to yesterday.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
You got it? Okay, everybody got that one. Team 3. Next one. Shantipur for 500. This rare deity worshipped in Advaita Bhavan carved by Lord Chaitanya.
We didn't see them. How are we supposed to know this? My brain isn't that.
Okay, cancel this question. Nobody got it.
The answer is Madan Gopal.
No, cancel this question. Okay, team. Yeah, please pick.
Can we have another chance then? Because we don't see the no.
Please pick. Nobody got it.
Nobody got it.
Yeah, 400. For what? Shantipur. Or lecture 500.
Shantipur 400.
Lecture 500. Lecture 500.
Lectures 500. God in the Zulu language.
Bonus. Okay, guys, you. Just for no points, just a bonus. What does it mean?
Lord who has highest number of cows.
This is no points. No points for this additional question. The one who has the most cows.
Kulu.
Yes.
Answer.
I gave everyone points.
Okay. Next team.
We'll do mystery for 200.
The first verse Amara spoke on a Yatra. Hint, life's desires.
Write down the first line of the verse.
In Sanskrit. Yeah. Sanskrit. No translation. First verse in GEV.
We'll give you extra time.
10.
2, 1.
Hold up. Okay, team one's the only one with the guess.
Team 1.
I saw Bob with. Hide knows.
Only team 1 got it.
Okay, team 5. What would you like to choose? Who is the most famous person that Nirkala Mataji ever served prasadam? Yeah, I see that.
You gotta choose one.
We'll go back. Okay, everyone. We'll go back to the source for this question. All right.
Wait. In order to be Bhagavan, you have to be the most famous. You should have to be the most famous. That's a fact.
But so in Kolkata during the intro session, Nirkala Mataji said she served George Harrison. Madonna. We'll give everyone the points for this round. Yeah. And team 2 is holding on to a narrow lead from team 1 and team 3.
Who's that? Back to team 1. Please select. Shantipur for 400. Person that Mahaprabhu defeated in Shantipur.
Wait, I have a question. By defeated, what do you mean?
Okay, It seems this question was a little bit ambiguous. So we'll say defeated in a debate.
So everyone will get 15 more seconds. Timer starts now. We have 20, please. 20.
You chose your team captains.
5, 4, 3, 2.5, 2,
1.
1.
Okay.
0. We got it.
Any answer? Okay, I think we might need to
Okay, yeah.
check this one.
Yeah, we're gonna cancel this question because a lot of people got it wrong.
Everyone got it wrong, and we aren't 100% sure. But the answer we thought it was Digvijay Pandit.
Kashem Kashmir is Vijay. Kashem Kashmir is Vijay.
Oh, yes, okay, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, I messed up.
Hey, wait, don't worry about that. Don't worry about
Hare Krishna. Is this we were confused. Does this pastime happen in Shantipur? It did not happen in Shantipur. Okay, so we're gonna cancel this whole question altogether. Nobody gets
Whoever
points.
picked it gets to pick again. Team 1.
Yeah, but we canceled the question.
Kolkata for 500. Name 6 of the 8 requirements for preparing bhoga for the Lord.
You have to have it held up within the 15 seconds. But Bani Hati was when we were in the Kolkata branch of our trip.
Okay, everybody accept them. Okay, everybody gets it except this team. Okay. Team 1, Team 2, Team 3, Team 4.
All 8 were taste, purity, cost, variety, efforts, quality, attentiveness, and unalloyed love. The team that is leading is Team 2 with a 200-point margin against Team 1 and Team 3. And Team 4 and Team 5 are fighting for last place right now.
Okay, next team, what are we choosing?
Let's do for 400. Oh, wait.
Who had the longest scheduled flight path in miles?
There's pause timer.
Whose scheduled flight path was the longest in terms of miles in the air?
10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Okay. Their answer was Tejas. But Tejas, what was your flight path?
SFO, Las Vegas, London.
The longest scheduled flight path was Chaitanya. LAX. to Delhi, to Kolkata. Scheduled flight path, not. But that was a scheduled flight path. Scheduled.
Anyone with Chaitanya got it.
Okay, team 2, please select. Team 2, please select. Team 3, please select.
Our target is for 100.
Are we doing team 2 or team 3? Team 2. Okay, team 2, please select. Oh, they just selected. Okay, team 3. Team 3, please select. Yeah. Team 3, please select.
We're team 2. Did they get canceled or not?
No, Chaitanya is the right answer.
Team 3, please select. Okay, but we gotta keep moving. We gotta keep moving. Team 3, please select. We'll fact check. Team 3, please. Team 3, please select. Kolkata 400. Kolkata 400. The question is.
Okay, it was cancelled.
Mantra that was used by Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur and mentioned by Maharaj at Ulta Danga.
We'll have 25 seconds.
What mantra? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's it?
Yeah.
All teams got it.
Haribo. Ujala.
Mattal Harijan Vishaya Range, Pujala Ragpata Gaurav.
Okay, team number 4 is like.
Okay, team.
Can I explain Final Jeopardy?
That's not the whole one.
Yeah, we have to learn.
Okay, the last question will just be final turn.
Okay.
Okay, so for the last round, we have a final Jeopardy, which basically means you're going to write down the number of points that you currently have that you want to wager on the next question. So if you only wager 100, the question you don't know is one of these. We'll pick the hardest available question on the board. So if you put, Team 1 can put all 3,500 points. So either they'll have 0 or 7,000 points after this round. You do not tell people what you're wagering, write it down.
I can't see.
Team 4?
2,600.
We are not disclosing. All right, everyone needs to write down their number.
Okay, team 5, all in.
Wait, don't tell them. Don't tell them. Okay, and the chosen one will be to end it off with the lectures for 300. Ready?
25 seconds.
Set,
5
go!
seconds. In Radhanath Swami's lecture, the 2 things to guarantee love of Krishna are 25 seconds.
In this case, the most correct answer will win.
Started as soon as the question.
Also, can we go back to your wagers page?
Okay.
Wait, what did your wager say? It's too late. Okay. Oh. But they got it wrong anyways. The answer was to not criticize and to chant Hare Krishna. Team
1 wager 2,499. 34.
They lose. Wait, hello. Team 4 won regardless of what anyone else wagered.
Okay, team 4 1.
Actually, hold on. What did you wager? Gopa, what did you guys wager? Show me your number.
No, what did you guys wager? We won! What did you wager?
They beat you by 99 points. Okay, Haribo.
Hare Krishna, congratulations. Team 4 won, right? Team 4 has won, and I'd like to give you your prize, some free Tata copper water.
We wanted to shout out Team 5 that went from last place to second place. We also want to shout out Team 1 who went from first place to last place.
The lesson is tonight, folks, don't gamble. Hare Krishna. Big round of applause to these guys for doing such a nice job.
We wrote down Chaitanya. We also
The holy name of Radhika Ramana descends and immediately appears amidst the kirtan of the Lord's devotees. Like a monsoon cloud, the holy name showers pure nectar into their ears. All the devotees, into great ecstasy, enthusiastically dance to their heart's content. All the inhabitants of the universe become maddened upon entering these intoxicating showers of divine sweetness. Some people cry, some dance, and others become fully intoxicated within their minds. The five-faced Lord Shiva embraces Narada Muni and repeatedly makes loud screams of ecstatic joy. While Lord Brahma dances very enthusiastically and exclaims, all of you chant, Haribol, Haribol, Haribol. In supreme happiness, the thousand-faced Anantashesha sings and calls out, Hari, 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 Hari. By the influence of the transcendental vibration of that name, the whole universe becomes ecstatically maddened as everyone tastes and relishes the mellows of the holy name. The holy name of Shri Krishna has fulfilled all my desires by thus manifesting on everyone's tongue. Bhakti Vinod, the humble servant of the Lord, therefore prays at the feet of Shri Rupa Goswami that the chanting of Harinam may always continue in this way. Madhuri Shara Madhusware. Lord Chaitanya calls out in a very sweet voice. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Jai Jai Shri Chaitanya, Jai Nityananda. Jai Advaita Chandra, Jai Gaur Bhakta-vrinda. En Tina Thakur Kodayaki, Ariyachina Atmasat. Etinero Charavanton Tine Morana. For 500, who are the Team Thakur.
Govinda, Govinda.
500 to all my friends. This is from the Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhu, text 133. And the chapter number is 17. The Lord travels to Vrindavan. And you just happen to have come to this verse, Nama Chintamani Krishnas, Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha, Purna Shuddha Nitya Mukto Vinatavam Namanamino. The holy name of Krishna is transcendently blissful. It bestows all spiritual benedictions, for it is Krishna himself, the reservoir of all pleasure. Krishna's name is complete, and it is the form of all transcendental mellows. It is not a material name under any condition, and it is no less powerful than Krishna himself. Since Krishna's name is not contaminated by the material qualities, there is no question of its being involved with Maya. Krishna's name is always liberated and spiritual. It is never conditioned by the laws of material nature. This is because the name of Krishna and Krishna himself are identical. This is a quotation from the Padma Purana. And now we just have a few minutes left. So take some reflections from the day, week, month, year, or questions. Yes. Kundalana Natabala.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. I have a question. You read some quotation, and I think it said something like, those who come to offer, to see and offer obeisances to the deity are imperceptibly liberated. I wasn't quite sure what that meant, and I'm wondering if you could explain it more.
First of all, it comes in the context of what Kapila Dev describing the different levels of devotional service, and he's talking about the Kanishta Adhikari. He says the Kanishta Adhikari comes to the temple to see the Lord. That's the particularity of the Kanishta as mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam, Arusharyam Eva Hareye, Pujamya Sharayehate. The Kanishta Adhikari specifically attracted to seeing the deity in the temple, not so much interested in hearing from devotees, and has no idea about how to do good for others. However, when such a person comes to the temple and smells the incense and sees the deities, then his or her material life is temporarily suspended, in that there is a kind of samadhi that the person's in their absorption in the beauty of the Lord, the surrounding atmosphere, and it's enveloping. The environment of the temple is transient, is surcharged, and even if the person's not aware of the fact that that's the case, they're absorbed for that time in thinking of the Lord, seeing Him, appreciating the beauty of the Lord. Recently, although not that recently, I was in Chicago, and after the morning program, I saw people come on their way to work, and they would just stop into the temple and sit. They weren't chanting. They weren't doing anything else either. They were just sitting and looking at Shishi Kishore Kishori. And I so much appreciated the environment where they were just happy to be there. I've seen it also in Chennai, that temple that Banu Maharaj designed. In fact, people come there all the time and they just sit. They don't do anything except just look at the deity, and they don't want to leave. And for that time, they're in the moment, just appreciating Krishna's beauty. So that's the summarization of the explanation Prabhupada gives in that purport. Yes? A reflection. Okay, let's give Radhika the microphone, please.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Maharaj. So something that this kind of ties into my reflection of Yatra as a whole, kind of the different threads that fall into this theme of gratitude. I've been feeling immense gratitude in several different categories that I just wanted to share. But it kind of all came together today in your morning class when we were at Yoga Pit. And you were saying how Yoga Pit means that God does come to a specific place. And you were talking about how he comes for the pleasure of his devotees and comes in this perfect form that's very aesthetically pleasing. And I was just reflecting on this point, that how fortunate we are that we have a place to go, like Yoga Pit or even Vrindavan, to see the birthplace of Krishna and even be able to perceive him in the deity form. How yesterday you were talking about how we actually have this deity form, even though we're neophyte devotees and so unqualified to see the Lord, that he comes in this deity form, this medium, to reciprocate and communicate with us. And so feeling gratitude that we have these places, these temples to go to, also to have this deity form. I was really feeling that when I took Darshan of Radha Madhava the first day that we came here. And lastly, also immense gratitude to Srila Prabhupada for translating and making this philosophy of the Gaudiya Math so accessible to us. Even when we turn our pages in the book and we look for the English translation, we take that for granted. Like, what is the meaning of this Sanskrit verse? But we really owe it all to him for making this so accessible to all of us in the West that aren't Sanskrit scholars. So I just wanted to share that reflection.
The first point you made about specificity, and that those who wish to remain in ignorance, and ignorance also means ignorance. You may notice that when somebody ignores you, there's a palpable sense of anxiety that arises. A pall falls over the room when somebody ignores you, or any circumstance. Ignorance is very painful. And the whole material world is painful because of ignoring Krishna. And one of the aspects and ways that people ignore Krishna is to deny any specific attribute. This is the nirvishesh idea that, there's no quality there, and there's nothing you can point to that identifies a specific person as God. And on the other hand, we have such specific details that it's for those who are entering into the path of bhakti, it's one may be immediately taken aback. I remember first coming to the temple in San Francisco and not being able to look at the deities. I looked at the flowers instead, because that was as much specificity as I could handle. And if you tell somebody God plays a flute, it's like, how do you know? And how would God play a flute? And it is almost abhorrent to people to know that God has a specific personality and qualities. And one other observation I've had about gratitude is that if you have gratitude, it always traces back to a person, because a person means one who's conscious and who can have intention. And you can't have gratitude unless somebody was intentionally kind to you. If you find $100 on the ground and you can't trace out where it came from, or even if you can, you can't have gratitude for it unless you say something like, I thank the universe, which people do sometimes, especially in California. I really thank the universe for this, in which case you're trying to personify that the universe has an intention. Why not take it a step further and say, okay, there's a person behind that. There's at least a goddess behind it somewhere. And if we have any gratitude, that means there's a person behind it somewhere. So just going back to this sense of embrace the personality of God. That's bhakti, and that becomes relishable. It turns the whole bent of the material world, which is to deny God personality, on its head. And that's what we do. And that's what the Shastras do. Nice point. Thank you very much. Yes?
Hare Krishna. Yesterday at Bhakti Vinod Thakur's Bhajan Kutir, we heard you read the last instructions of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. First of all, it was very nice to hear that. And I had an observation that the instructions started with number 1 and the last one, saying that we're supposed to be followers of Rupa and Raghunath. And I think at least 3 or 4 times Bhaktisiddhanta said that we should just consider ourselves the speck of the lotus feet of Goswami. I just wanted to ask you if you could expound upon what this means and what we should do to develop that root.
The ways in which our acharyas have organized a system of bhakti for us to follow are following the path of Srila Rupa Goswami. We have a connection to the spiritual world only through the Sri Guru Parampara, and coming from those, Rupa Goswami, who are directly connected to Krishna. There are 2 ways in which Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami are conceptualized. One is in their eternal forms in the spiritual world, as manjaris, and another as their forms here in the material world, where they're absolutely transcendental, yet they work in very specific ways and perform very specific kinds of devotional service, as mentioned in the Sat Goswami Ashtakam by Srinivasa Acharya, when he talks about, as an example, Sankhya Purvaka Nama Gananatibi Kalavasani Krito. You can see they're doing some counting in sadhana, measuring every day what they're doing. And we know how Rupa and Sanatan took the order of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to manifest Vrindavan in the ways of, in very practical ways, excavating holy places and building. And therefore, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur answered the debate that had gone on where some people would claim that they're just following Rupa in the spiritual world in his eternal form. But he gave evidence and the strong opinion that we follow in the footsteps of Sri Goswami and Sanatan as they're manifest in this world. And if you look at the ways in which Srila Prabhupada performed his devotional service and then meted out process for us, it's that process. So we follow by preaching, by building temples, by engaging in Sankhya Purvaka Nama Gananatibi counting, how we're chanting, and so forth. And in that way, we follow the great footsteps of the Mahat. Swayam Bujaksha Kila Satvadami Samadhi Naveshita Chetasaike Pada Potena Mahatkritena Kurvati Kovatsapadam Tavavdim, which I quoted a couple of times already. Pada Potena Mahatkritena Mahat, the great souls, unassailable great souls like Rupa and Raghunath, Sanatan, etc. They show the path. They leave the path behind. Rupa Goswami painstakingly wrote the nectar of devotion, but to speak of the nectar of instruction, and said, follow this. And if you follow that process, then Tannama Rupa Charitari Sukirtananu, Smrityo Kramena Rasanamana Siddhyoja, if you engage in the process that Rupa Goswami gives in his essence of all advice, as he says in that verse, in the book called The Nectar of Instruction, then step by step, you'll come to this position of coveting the topics of the devotees in Vrindavan. It'll be your heart and soul. And then it becomes more and more specific, that you're becoming naturally attracted to hearing in a specific way. And from that, one begins to, as even we do in this world, there's a role playing. Every being who's born in this world does sociologically. We play all kinds of roles. There's the way in which we then identify ourselves as having a particular role following a particular devotee in Vrindavan. Tishtan Raje Tanan Ragi Janamagami Kalam Naye Akila Miti Pradesha Sara. But that's an eternal role, and it awakens by the mercy of the Lord within our mind and heart as He's inviting us to perform service to Him in the spiritual world. And that was the path that Rupa Goswami chalked out for us. It's the path that Prabhupada made available, and it's, in a general sense, what Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu amazingly gave to anyone and everyone, because it's the most exalted path and unimaginably exalted. And now we're offering it to people at strip malls, in restaurants and bars, and wherever we may go. Well, that's it, because after 5 after 7, the soup starts getting cold. There's no way to eat it downstairs. Otherwise, we just keep going till 9, and then you can have hot soup. You can't have cold soup. And so I'm feeling a little melancholy because somehow or other, time always moves on, doesn't it? Yeah. And I haven't really noticed the time so much because since the very beginning, we've just been rolling. And it's also a revelation to me how the simple formula of coming to the Dham and hearing and chanting together is a lot deeper than the mind might think. Oh, that place, I've been there before. But every time you go, and even along the way, it's so blissful. I could say serene on the Ganga and the Jalangi yesterday, just going to Bhaktivinoda Thakur's house. And I was thinking, in the scheme of things, compared to a brand new Marriott hotel or something like that, it's not really a big house. It's just a little place. So is Shivasantam. The feeling is there, just as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's final pastimes were in the Gambhira, which means deep, 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 deep. But the room is only 10 by 10, if that. And Gambhira is the place where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu experienced the highest realizations, ecstasies, or engaged in what he came to taste. So, just making me feel a little anxious. Nonetheless, the damage is done. We've done what we've done. We decided, we bought the tickets, right?
Yes.
We all came deliberately, sat on airplanes, sat in airports, all to come here just for the experience. And now we have it, and it can't be taken away. We don't even know how much we took. Sometimes you accidentally take too much, and then later on you go like, how much did I take? And it's like that coming to the Dham also, because it's the live spiritual world that we're walking through, and we may not realize it till later how much we've ingested by coming here. So before the soup gets cold, and anticipating tomorrow, which is what? Tomorrow we're going to our favorite place in the whole universe.
Haribo.
We're going to get on a boat. We're going to cross the Ganga, and then we're going to get off, Krishna willing, at Navadvip dock. We're going to get in a bunch of rickshaws, and we're going to go to Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj's Bhajan Kutir. And after that, then we're going to jump on the same rickshaws. Hope I'm not taking away your thing. Actually, come on up here, you tell them what they want. Give them a hand.
Hare Krishna. How was your day today? How was the wedding feast? So as Guru Maharaj said, tomorrow we are going to Navadvip. So we are planning to leave a little bit early. So I'll just go through the schedule for tomorrow. So we will have our morning Mangalarti here at 5:30 a.m. And then Guru Puja we will try and conclude by 7:20, so we can start the Bhagavatam class at that time and conclude by 8:15 or 8:20 with announcements. Breakfast will be here by 8:15, so we can have the breakfast. And then from 9 o'clock we can start boarding the e-rickshaws and leave by 9:05. That's the plan. So by 9:30 we are at the dock. That gives us a bit more time in both these places that Guru mentioned. So once we get onto the other side, we already have the totos booked. So we'll just jump on the rickshaws and we will go to Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj's place. And again, the same e-rickshaws will take us to Rameshwar Mahaprabhu. And then the same rickshaws will bring us back to the dock, and then we'll come back here. And we have made a slight change in the dinner tomorrow. So we won't be having the pizza in the dinner, but we'll have it in the lunch.
Almost started a riot.
So we changed it because third morning we are having a Mangal Aarti session in the main temple. So we thought it'll be good to have pizzas in the lunch and not make it a late evening. So that will be the schedule for tomorrow's part. We do need to try and come back at 1:30 because it is a busy time for Govinda. So they've given us a 1:30 to 3 o'clock slot. So we can have the pizzas on the first floor when we get back at Govinda's restaurant. And we will, after that, we will have our evening session at 5 o'clock. And there are, I believe, 2 or 3 showcases. Three, yeah. So we have 3 showcases, which will be about 35 minutes, as I understand, altogether. So if we can stick to the time. And then at 5:35 till about 7 o'clock, we have the Q&A session for all the youth with Guru Maharaj, all the youth boys, and for the girls with Guru Ma. So as Parth Prabhu requested yesterday, this session is exclusively for the youth. So all the chaperons and organizers will not be part of those sessions like last year. So this is an opportunity for you to open up and ask the questions. I think it was a very powerful session you had last year, and it's good to continue that tradition as I understand from all of you. So that will be tomorrow evening, and then dinner prasadam at 7 o'clock, and then following